Mean Joe Greene, one of the most formidable defensemen in NFL history, nearly lost his nickname after appearing in a 1979 Coca-Cola commercial that softened his tough guy image. The award-winning commercial has been consistently voted as one of the greatest ads of all time. It reshaped Greene's public persona and expanded his fan base. Before it aired, people were intimidated by him. Afterwards, they wanted to give him a hug.
I think you're the best ever.
You know, it wasn't uncommon for me to go on the road and see this very grotesque-looking figure, you know, painted on boards, placards, Mean Joe. But all of that flipped.
Joe sings, Mean Joe Greene, Mean Joe.
I was approachable, whereas before I wasn't. You know, little kids, they were not afraid of me. They would all offer me Coke. Want my Coke? Hi, Mean Joe.
Greene recently visited Coca-Cola headquarters in Atlanta to reflect on his role in the iconic ad and how it changed his life. He was joined on stage by Penny Hawkey, the ad copywriter responsible for the script, and Gary Pomerantz, author of the new book, Their Life's Work, The Brotherhood of the 1970s Steelers.
It was a remarkable commercial then. It's a remarkable commercial still today. It stands the test of time as a monument to brisk, efficient, dramatic storytelling.
Hawkey explained how the ad's concept, which marked a sharp departure from previous Coke ad campaigns, came together.
I remember sitting at the table, names being thrown out. I heard Tony Dorsett and Terry Bradshaw and Frank O'Harris and Lynn Swan and Roger Starbuck and Mean Joe Greene. And I said, what? There's somebody actually named Mean Joe Greene?
Greene had never acted before and was reluctant to take the gig at first, but he soon realized it was an opportunity he couldn't turn down.
It was one of the greatest decisions I ever made.
We wrote about 10 different storylines, and the very first one that we came up with was, let's take kind of a pathetic little kid who's just awestruck over some kind of superstar football hero. The kid has nothing to offer except he has the Coca-Cola. He gives the superstar the Coca-Cola, the superstar drinks it, shazam, he's a changed person.
The commercial was filmed in May 1979 at a municipal football stadium in Mount Vernon, New York. Greene and Tommy Okon, who portrayed the kid, rehearsed before the cameras rolled, staying loose with an occasional game of catch. Greene struggled to deliver the now famous payoff line. No easy task after chugging a 16-ounce Coca-Cola, but after a few dozen takes and 2¼ gallons of Coke down the hatch, they wrapped production. The commercial was screened during a Coca-Cola bottler meeting in San Francisco, drawing a standing ovation. Greene's Steeler teammates, a tough bunch to please, also approved.
That next morning, after they aired the commercial, when I walked into the locker room, all the guys were smiling and they were cheering for me.
It wasn't until the 1980 NFL Pro Bowl in Hawaii when Greene began to realize the impact the commercial had on his image.
All of these kids came to me, and I got nervous at first because I didn't know what was going on, but I saw them carrying the Coke cans and the Coke bottles, and I said, my goodness, the times have changed.
The ad was praised by people of all ages and from all walks of life, not just football fans. The 67-year-old Hall of Famer, a father of 3 and grandfather of 7, credits the Coca-Cola ad with keeping him in the spotlight for more than 3 decades.
My public life, my football life, has been kept alive by the commercial. I think few people might know me as Mean Joe, but a lot of them know me as the Coca-Cola guy.